Hey and welcome back. I'll bet you're surprised to see us again so soon. I thought they played all the Legacy of Kain games, you might be saying. Well, that's technically true, but that doesn't mean that there's not still stuff out there to play and explore. So today we're going to be playing Legacy of Kain Revival, which is a fan game created in 2010 by Vincent Chevalier, with some help from our friend Raina Audrin. So at the time this game was created, it had been years since we'd heard anything from the Legacy of Kain series. So one fan took matters into his own hands and created Revival to be a sequel to Defiance and a conclusion to the Legacy of Kain series. How does it do? Well, we'll find out. Really excited to play this. I have not played this before. I've heard about it since it came out, and I had that kind of same, oh, fan game, whatever, reaction to it as some of you might be having right now. I think that Revival has a revived relevance to Legacy of Kain fans because of what our best case scenario hopes for Ascendance were. I think a lot of us were hoping Ascendance was going to be a Metroidvania like this. And I've never played it before, so I'm really excited to give this a try. Now, being a fan game that anyone can play for free, as long as they have Windows, I'm not going to judge it the same way as I'd judge a game that I paid, say, I don't know, $20 for. But you'll get my honest reactions as we go through it. Obviously, it doesn't have voice acting, so I'm going to give you my best impressions. And if you find it annoying, you're going to have to tell me to stop in the comments. And as always, we've got the coin, which is going to tell us how we're going to play. Now, the thing is, I haven't played this game, so I don't know how much choice we're going to have in the gameplay. But I do know that there are some choices, so we'll save the coin for when we get to one of those. So it's also important to know that as a fan game, this is not like all brand new material. So Raina helped make some of the new character and object sprite, like the Legacy of Kain characters for instance. But a lot of other assets from this game have come from other games, that much I know about it. If you want to play Legacy of Kain Revival, there's a few things you're going to need to do. First, you need to download the file, unzip it, and if you read the manual, it's pretty comprehensive about what you're going to need to do. If you're on Windows 11, you're going to need to download Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5 and install that, and there's some pretty good instructions. Another few things you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open up Options, and you're going to want to customize your keyboard, and customize your game size. Now, I've got XPatter, which is just mapping all of my keyboard inputs to a controller, but if you have a controller connected, you should be able to input the commands that you want there. There may be some troubleshooting involved. All right, should we get started? Let's get started. Ozar Midrashim, which is pushed down real low because of copyright. Let's go. All right, here we go. Now, at last, the masks had fallen away. The strings of the puppets had become visible, and the hands of the prime mover exposed. Most ironic of all was the last gift that Raziel had given me. More powerful than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his sacrifice had accorded me. The first bitter taste of that terrible illusion. Hope. This, of course, is the end of Defiance. Suddenly, I feel the weight of time, as if an eon passed between my bitter taste of hope and now. It kind of has. Something bad is happening to the Reaver, and I feel that my strength is being drained. I must make my next move quickly, before all my strength is gone. I should begin by finding a way to revive Vorador. I have to get his body back from the gallows of the human city and bring it to the crypt in his mansion. And again, we can't judge the dialogue the same way that we judge the mainline games. Moving the body of Vorador from the gallows to his crypt has left me with no strength. The absence of Giannis's heart, my heart, is beginning to take its toll. Since the Reaver's blade has struck the so-called oracle of my ancestors, I can sense the sword is getting corrupted. That is probably why the Reaver could sustain me before the battle with the oracle. And now, the Reaver has lost most of its powers. It can still preserve my life, but most of my powers are gone. I shall have to find a way to restore the Reaver's powers before I can meet the Oracle in battle again. This reminds me. With Giannis Audrin possessed by the Hilden and Vorador beheaded, Who can provide me with information? I guess my best call is to search Vorador's extensive library for information about this oracle. I'd better start searching now. Left and right. This is too high for me to reach. He's very tired. Jump by pressing jump. Mine is, I've mapped it to X. This is a classic. So the style of this game is something I very much appreciate, and that is, it's a Metroidvania. And I love Metroidvanias. If you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you'll know that about me. Yeah, this is the classic contrived, whoops, lost your powers scenario. Let's keep going. We're not going to judge it too harshly. When some jumps are hard to make, I can float to reach further, or to maneuver with more precision. Float by holding the jump button. Kain cannot attack with the Reaver while he's floating, but he can while he's jumping, so. Ah, nice. Uh-oh. I messed up. I need to go change my settings. There we go. Now I can go right. Some obstacles can be broken with the Reaver. Smack. Smack. Nice. A blood offering. I'd better look out for some more blood to restore my health. Drain blood from containers or dying enemies by holding the up and the skill button at the same time. Releasing the buttons before the blood is absorbed will spill the blood. Nice. And we've got Soul Reaver 1 music here. This is a track that we don't hear very often, including in my videos. This obstacle should be easy to push out of the way. Push some obstacles by walking toward them. Easy enough. I can hear some arrows coming. There's not enough room to dodge them. I should transform into mist to let them pass through me. Down in skill. Hold attack or skill button to get out of mist. Okay. This form is useless against wind and water-based attacks, which makes sense. Okay, so you gotta time it. There we go, okay. Some obstacles, like fences, cannot stop me. I need only to transform in mist to pass through them. Attack or skill button to get out of mist. There we go. I wonder what this lever operates. What indeed? Skill button when activate skill is active to use levers. Okay. Context sensitive. Select. Yeah, some of these assets look very, very familiar. We'll see if we can call them out. The lever mechanism obviously opened the door. It would seem Mobius's forces haven't left Vorador's mansion yet. Another leech still haunts the mansion. Mobius will be pleased when I bring him your head. I can help you get to your master faster, but it won't be my head you will bring him. Fight the human soldier using what you've learned. Attack with the Reaver, dodge with jump or mist. Enemy is dying. Drink his blood to restore your health. Okay, watch the pointy end. There we go. Boxes that block my path can be broken with the Reaver. This feels a little Symphony of the Night, doesn't it? Yay, the laugh! Actual exploration. Love it. In or out, Kain? In or out? So glad that there's forms in this. Okay, gotta remember to hold the button if you want to drain all the blood. That's my favorite laugh right there. Qu'est-ce que c'est là? Pray tell, what is in this green duffel bag? This obstacle could be broken if I was stronger, but I have no means to become stronger right now. I feel that. It's okay, Kain. Depression hits the worst. Depression hits the worst of us. Ooh, the arrows have an arc. It'll take me a minute to learn the combat here. Oh, nice. Okay, can I get up there? Nope. Does not appear so. Learned a new skill. Great. What is it? Oh, telekinesis. Excellent. Nice. Oh, was not this door. Okay. Sprite looks pretty good. Especially the pants. Should we go down or should we go... Let's go this way. Yeah, definitely recognize this area. Water. One of the vampire's worst enemies. I must always be careful around it. Even in my mist form, I'm vulnerable to water-based attacks. It is the same with wind-based attacks. X. Oh, those jars of water he was throwing? Clever. It's almost a callback to the cut water balloon enemy from Blood Omen 1. Should read about that here. I can feel the presence of a saving pillar in a room near the bottom. It would be wise to save my progression. Indeed. So speaking honestly, the dialogue is definitely something I would retouch or refresh here. If anyone were to come back to this game. Rhett! Oh, looks like there's a hidden wall. Oh, I guess it's not too hidden. There's a door on the map there. This pillar allows me to rest and resume my journey later. Use activate skill to save the game. I mean, I'm not going to give too much feedback because, I mean, this game came out 16 years ago now. Nobody's going to be activate. Oh, okay. Activate is a skill. Got it. There we go. And we are now saved. But I think that all these years later, if there was... Of course, these look more like Seraphan than vampire hunters, but again, it's one of those bits of feedback that isn't exactly actionable. I love when the head just kind of falls off. That's fun. The main gate is locked. There should be a switch to operate it somewhere. Maybe on the balcony? There we go, stairs. It's about the only time I've seen where having the low ground is the tactical advantage. Thank you, Kain. It's always nice when Kain laughs at my jokes. Whoa, hey, hey! Just trying to talk. Meat! There's Magnus's meat. 1,400 ounces every day. This crate looks heavy. The elevator will not be strong enough to lift me and the box at the same time. Show me something, rat. Seems like that is your purpose. Except he disappeared. Okay, looks like I need... Hey, there's Vorador's mystery woman. This must be Vorador's dining room. Excellent. Ah, and there's Vorador from one of the Defiance murals there. This part of the floor is damaged. If I had something heavy, I could probably break it. I don't really have anything right now. Bit. Oh. Pff. It's interesting. I really don't know much about the real technical details of frame rate and how. Oh, hey. Oh. And how that works in terms of slowdown but it does appear that when the area gets more restricted, that the frame rate gets smoother. So I'm curious why that is, and I'm sure someone far more technical than myself can. Oh, oh man! Now that's what we call a setback. Talker platform, Ben. Talker platform. I fed from him and his head fell off. Best of both worlds. Whew. Close. Okay, really appreciate having the save point here. I really didn't expect that would do anything. Something heavy. Well, we'll go check that out in a minute. But for now, nope. There's no ledge clambering either, so gotta be watch out for that. I told you, my mom said I can't get wet. How far can I take this thing? Uh-oh. Okay, well, reload. Again, really appreciating having a save point right there. This seems like there's something heavy that I need to break the floor in Vorador's dining room, but... Nice. Ah, man, missed the balcony. Oh, hey. Found another secret door there. Oh! I wonder then if we're supposed to actually bring it over here. Ah, crap. Takes a minute to get back up there, it looks like. Let's see how persistent it is. I mean, they'll find me relentless, but we'll see how persistent the asset is. Nope. Nope, it resets. Crap. Nope. Not gonna go in there, apparently. Okay, so are we trying to get the statue over to here so we can jump on it? Sounds tricky. Now the real question is going to be, is this... Crap. Let's see, can I aim TK at all? Nope, not really. Okay, let's see if we can use this statue to jump. Looks like we did hit it. Okay, good. Had to float and TK at the same time. Nope, 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 nope. These columns are very handy to know what's underneath you. Oh, so close. Okay, so we want to... Nice. Awesome, there we go. Sorry, Bat, nothing personal. Oh, nice, a blood vial. Is that all I was supposed to do with the statue? Nope. Let's try this again. Ah, there we go. So apparently, it kind of keeps going if you fall and push it. Nope, no. Okay, that was cool. That was where we wanted to go, but not exactly how I wanted to get there. There's a very good possibility that I'm completely wrong about what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, pff. I'm gonna have a word with that guy when I get back up there. All right, pal. All right, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, that's... Looks like you do need to... Crap. There we go. Oh, can I not take it out of here? Okay, well, looks like there's a puzzle solution that I am missing. Let's go back and look around some more. Because it appears the statue is not what I should be focusing on. Let's look at the map. Just try going back down. Face tank and feed. That's my strategy. Vorador's Pantry. That would be this scene from Blood Omen 1.
Vorador's Pantry. A vampire's feast.
So something heavy. That statue sure looked heavy. Are we sure that's not the solution here? Well, if it was a solution, I'd be able to get it through here. Honestly, I think given that his skin is basically armor, Kain would employ the face tank and feed, strategy too. But maybe I'm just coping. Okay, so we've been this way. The front gate is locked. We can't get down there. Feed from the arm stump. Doesn't quite sound right, does it? Okay, we haven't been down here, so let's see what's here. This door seems to be locked from the other side. I'll have to find another way in. Alas. Oh, Reaver on that door. Did you see that? Okay, and we've been this other way. Looks like that's a hidden door down here. Okay. So what exactly does this do? So whatever I'm missing, that has to be a part of it. All right, so maybe I've gotten too hung up on this statue thing. So So maybe I've gotten too hung up on trying to get this statue over here. So let's try this other heavy object. Oh, whoops. Okay, I've screwed it up. Let's break it and start again. Which is a great mechanic that this game has. There. Go up there. There we go. Hopefully this will be sufficient. Boom, there we go. Man, Vorador's really got to get a subflooring contractor in here, because yikes. This looks like a broken teleportation device. Normally I should be able to activate it to be teleported, but this one seems to work one way only. I can arrive here, but cannot depart from this gate. All right. Termogent Swamps. Termogent Forest. Haha, Zephonim sound effects there. Yes, stay in the water. Okay, it is really, really satisfying to launch them. Ah, and our good old friend, the Darkforge music. But it's not the only track we've heard so far, so that's great. Oh, crap. Okay, at least it gives you a second to get out of it. Platforming intensifies. I was not expecting that to work, and it didn't the second time. The Ignis Fatuous? What the? Just bounce some logs on my head. There we go. Splash. Okay, so I've got to Nice. Yeah. Puzzle solving and platforming. Starting to feel like a Legacy of Kain game now. Oh, there we go. Whew. With this attack, I slam my enemies in the ground. It may also stun some of them. It is useful against airborne enemies. And that zombie blood cannot taste good. There we go. Down and bam. Ooh, we're gonna have to remember to come back here. And it looks like there is something here too. We need to buff up Raziel so he can break stuff for us. Damn you, skeleton archer. No blood? Makes sense. Oh. Didn't strictly mean to do that. Alright, pal. Easily the most annoying enemy I've come across so far. Ah, the ruined pillars. Standing here, recently destroyed by my own former self, stood the pillars of Nosgoth. My egomaniacal refusal to restore them by taking my own life would unexpectedly serve them at the end. They stand here, bleak and defiled, but something has changed. I can hear a faint but undeniably powerful humming. It resonates with the Reaver, and I almost feel a bond. Maybe my quest to restore the pillars and revive Nosgoth would soon come to an end. The Reaver, in its actual corrupted state, lacks something to help me restore the pillars. I have to find this missing power and come back here to finally end this. Got all the correct symbols on them. Nice. It's nice they're using the right music too. Hello, bird. Massive, huge owl. I should be using Mist Form more with these guys. Further down this path is the abyss to which I condemned my first and only half-blood vampire son, Raziel. Following the Hilden Seer's prophecy, when Raziel starts showing his Hilden heritage, cast him down in the lake. But before you do, make sure he cannot escape his fall, the Seer told me, which is why I tore Raziel's wings off. I also activated a secret device that allowed passage to the Hilden dimension through the lake, and in doing this I cast the only dice fate had given me to defy my terrible destiny. The Seer's prophecy became a reality when Raziel appeared back in Nosgoth, centuries after his downfall. His ravenous soul now inhabited the Reaver, waiting to restore the pillars and hoping to kill his old master, the Elder God. This bridge seems to be about to break. I have to hope it will hold my weight this time. There is no way I could survive a fall into the abyss. I don't have Hilden blood like Raziel had to protect me. Unless, of course, I activate the device to open a portal toward the Hilden dimension hidden nearby. But getting thrown into the Hilden dimension right now is as good as suicide. I must press on and recover Vorador's head. Whew, close call. Yikes. Ah, there's the secret device I used to open a gate into the abyss towards the Hilden dimension.
How convenient.
I only used it once to allow Raziel's resurrection after his execution at my hands. The water flowing into the gate ensures that it is a one-way only trip. Hilden can't come out. But neither can I. So, should I get in, I will have to find my own way out. I will have to cut a way through a horde of Hilden that will try anything to kill me. I think they mean tread. I will have to tread very carefully. Now is not the time to go into the Hilden dimension. I must recover Vorador's head first. But I'm going to hit the switch anyway. There we go. One less thing I have to do later. Wonder what's down there, though. Curiosity is going to get the better of me. Looks like we'll probably need to shut the water off if we want to try to get in there. If this was a different playthrough, I'd have to pay $1 for that. Pal? Anything up here? Nope. Yay, save point. Mobius' banner. Looks like a storm is coming. I must be careful not to expose myself to water too much. Except there was that blood fountain in Blood Omen 1, which made him immune to the rain.
The rain will do you no harm.
At least I'm getting near the human stronghold. The mark of Mobius on these flags is unmistakable. The track here is a Human Citadel from Soul Reaver 1. Please, please, have mercy! I surrender! Mercy. Very well, but it will not be cheap. Have the guards lower the bridge for me, and I will be merciful. Yes, whatever you wish. Good man. A wise decision. As I've said before, a very particular kind of mercy. Okay, a couple different ways we can go here. I have to say, that's quite a job being stuck in the the big murder hole all day. Oh. I mean, I could have gotten through that gate anyway, but... Alright, well, it's open. Oh, wind. Okay, so we can't use mist form. We would definitely want to get up there for whatever that is. Okay, so this is actually really interesting. I think I recognize these textures here, this pixel art, and this is as deep a cut as I can possibly imagine. This looks like the town from the game Demon's Crest. I don't know if you've ever played that on Super Nintendo, but it's on Switch Online, and so yeah, it's a really interesting game for what it is. But check this out. But yeah, quite a deep cut. Very very cool usage there. I do love that they gave the zombies here Zaphanum noises. Platform. Apparently, if I stand real careful... Anything? Tank it! Tank it!
Model citizen.
Ah! See, I do this thing with Metroidvanias a lot. I find an area that I can access. I may or may not be supposed to be playing that area. Just at the point in the game where I am, and I just get super bullheaded about it. I'm like, no, we're doing this. And that impulse both serves me well and causes me great pain when I play the Souls games. Crap. There we go. So one thing that we haven't really talked about yet is how does this feel to play? You know, pretty good, actually. It feels like a game of, you know, this type probably should feel. A little older, a little retro, but still pretty good. Let's look at the map. This door seems to be locked from the other side. I'll have to find another way in. Yay, save point. Alright, so we're gonna go explore that other way. But first... First, let's see what's... see if we can see what's at the end of the path here. Yay, checkpoint. Probably means boss fight. This door is magically bound to someone's life. I must slay the one attuned to the door to break it open. Ah, this statue. Vorador's head, yay. Mobius, back from the dead again. Don't you get tired of me killing you? No. This time the Elder God couldn't bring me back. But I am the Time Streamer. Or was. I preserved a shard of my soul in my staff. Hoping to avenge yourself with your little toy. Don't you remember? Your staff cannot stop me anymore. Besides, a scheme of your master is undone. I have the means to destroy him and restore Nosgoth once and for all. You deluded fool. You think the Elder God hasn't foreseen all of this? He is the god of fate. Even as we speak, my master's greatest ally, Nexus, is preparing to breach the Pillar's barrier and enter Nosgoth. Just how overconfident are you, telling me of the Elder God's plans? You used to be more cunning. Even if you defeat me now, you cannot reach Nexus. He's a Hilden. He's out of your reach. Oh, Mobius, that blind faith was your demise once, and now it will be the undoing of your master. You cannot win. Now I avenge myself. Die, Kain. Die. Oh, and this is Priestess music. Great music choices on this, actually. Vampire Wraith Screech from Soul Reaver 1, excellent. Okay, and you've got to hit the bit on the staff there. Okay, so we gotta go all the way up. Would have missed me if I would let it. Okay, so we got archers in both places. Alright, he must be up there. Oh, is it a circle? They're going in a circle. Okay. Peace out, Ghost Mobius. Well, that was interesting. My chat with Mobius did point something out for me. Among all of his boasting and threats, he gave me an interesting clue. All those years, I plotted and fought to change Nosgoth's history, and with it, my terrible destiny. And now, nearing the end of my journey, I realize that I must do exactly the opposite. Now that I reach the metaphorical edge of the coin, the balance is trickier than ever. Undoubtedly, the Elder God will try to change history to make the coin fall one way or the other. I must defend this timeline and make sure that key events happen to prevent the Elder God's actions. I can see 4 essential events that must occur no matter what the cost. Objective 1. I must bring Vorador back to life, otherwise he won't create new vampires. My younger self will need Vorador's new vampires to defeat the Seraphan. Blood Omen 2. Objective 2. I need to stop or weaken Janos Audred now that he is possessed by the Hilden. With Janos weakened, the Hilden will have little use for him except for powering the Mass's device. And I already know that my younger self will destroy the Mass and free Janos from this device, so no worries. Objective 3. I must make sure the Hilden Seer is safe from the other Hilden. She will join the vampire's cause and give my younger self vital information. I must make sure she is able to. Objective 4. I must prevent Nexus from creating portals and enter Nosgoth with an army of Hilden. Otherwise, Nosgoth will be overrun by Hilden and my younger self won't be able to stop them from taking control. Of course, I could try to fight the Elder God as soon as I can reach him, but it is risky to do so before completing my 4 objectives. Fighting the Elder God too soon might have terrible effects on Nosgoth's timeline. Verify Kain's progression on the 4 main objectives at any time in the encyclopedia. Okay, so this is kind of cool, actually. Let's... Encyclopedia. Objectives. Revive Vorador. Stop Janos, free Hilden, stop Hilden, destroy the Elder God. So one thing that I do know about Legacy of Kain Revival is that it has 5 different endings. So I'm curious now. I don't want to look up a guide. We should flip the coin and see if we're going to be smart about this or if we're going to be dumb about this. So if it's Kain, we're going to be smart about this, and we're going to complete all 4 objectives before moving on to the Elder God. If it's Raziel, not saying that Raziel is dumb, but we're going to play Kain out of character, and he's going to beeline right for the Elder God until it becomes either too hard or we... Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Raziel. So, looks like we're gonna go straight for the Elder God. Oh dear.
No, Ben, I've been to the future, and you will regret this bitterly.
I'm sure everything will be just fine. And of course, there's this jerk here guarding the save point. Okay, so let's save. This is a pretty good place to leave off for now, I think. That's the first little bit of Legacy of Kain Revival. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I don't really love the dialogue. It's better than some dialogue that I've seen lately. But I can tell so much work and so much love has gone into this. And honestly, it's, as Metroidvanias go, it's pretty fun so far. And I'm enjoying it. Next time, we're going to go straight for the Elder God, because that's what the coin told us to do. Because apparently, the coin is an idiot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Super excited to be playing a Legacy of Kain thing that I haven't played before. And I hope that you're excited to watch it too. If you like what you see and you want to see more, do the things.
Wow.